Hi, welcome to my research project for sociology. I will be doing the art portion where I show you an image that I've made and I talk about it for a while and go into depth about why I drew it. Um, so this is something I drew back in high school a long time ago that I just redrawn, I guess, for this project to because the original one's kind of bad, but this is the original drawing. Kind of well, I'll get into that what it looks like in a little bit, but I've redrawn it to where there are little words flowing through all the threads and stuff, and the big cylinder coming through the guy, I guess. They all say little things like insults that I've heard before, and just a bunch of nonsense, pretty much, that I was thinking about in the moment. And yeah, I drew it basically because I was pretty depressed in high school, and all the I guess I was just feeling really empty and alone, I guess. I got bullied a little bit throughout my childhood, and had to move through a lot of different schools, so I guess that all kind of added up on top of, family passing away and stuff, just piling all on top of that. So this was a way for me to express that emotion, I guess. Um, it's basically just, this guy is supposed to be how I feel, I guess. He's all broken apart and only held together by strings, and you can see he's outlined. So this is like the inside of him, I guess. And so most of him is like still empty, and he kind of I don't know. It's very moody to me, I guess. He's got little pieces missing out of him. And I think these were meant to be like this big chunk, and it's like falling away from him, like he's losing part of himself. I guess some inspiration that I could take away from this was I was really starting to get into like the music taste that I like. So they really let me express my emotions, I guess, in a healthy way. Bands like Senses Fail or Bad Luck was pretty big for me, and they really let me understand what I was feeling at the time. And I still listen to them, so at least I still have something out of it. um, for another portion of inspiration, I this could kind of relate to Van Gogh, I guess, because he was pretty depressed, I guess, when he made a lot of his art. Even though it all looks very colorful sometimes and flowy, it's not really what he was feeling, I guess. It was his way to portray the world how he wants it to be. And another pretty big inspiration, like I was gonna say earlier, it looks like schizophrenic art. It's a little weird to try and describe it, but there's art pieces out there where they gave people with schizophrenia pen and paper and whatnot, and told them to basically just draw what they feel. And it looks a lot like this. It's very messy and stringy, I guess, very black and dark, and gives a lot of emotion to it, I guess. Very depressing. Um, For another inspiration source, I guess just all of society, I guess. School was really like getting to me at the time and like trying to fit in with all these little cliche or cliques and groups and everything, and the stress of trying to like cope with death and stuff while I was taking tests and trying to fit in homework was really getting to me. It was hard to get all my work done and try and fix myself, I guess. Some other issues would be like world issues, like war. There's a pretty big thing going on right now. I won't really get into that too much, but politics and stuff are probably a big thing because at the time of drawing this, there was a big debate with the whole Trump and Biden thing, and everyone was all high and tense and mad at each other, and I really just didn't want anything to do with it because I didn't care, but it just kept getting pushed and pushed, so that was stressing me out a lot too. I guess some personal reasons that I made this was sometimes I feel like disconnected, like this guy is. How he's all separate pieces, like string together. It's kind of like I feel dissociated sometimes. So it's hard to like really be in the moment and like understand what's happening. So you can't see his face, but I'm assuming he's confused why this is happening to him. As would anybody. And I didn't mean to make it so it's just him. I mean, obviously I didn't want to draw a bunch of people, but he's alone in this and there's no one else around, which is pretty accurate because I mean, that's what I was feeling. I mean, I had friends and family at the time to help me get through it, but it's just when you're kind of in that state, you feel pretty alone. Like there's no one to talk to and no one that understands you, even if there is. Yeah, he's all alone and torn up. So I guess another reason why I drew this in the first place was to try and get back to how I used to feel. I guess like as a child, you don't notice anything wrong in the world and everything is all candy and butterflies or whatever, rainbow and sunshine. But I guess it was attempting to get back to that feeling. With everything going on in the world, it's kind of hard to focus on yourself. So that's kind of why I drew this. I guess I forgot to say that all of this is kind of like the heavy impact, like when you're feeling really depressed, it's like kind of your chest is like tight, I guess, and your heart kind of feels like it's sinking, maybe your stomach tenses up. So that's why I made it go through his stomach instead of his chest and stuff, because it feels like you have a pit in your stomach and you just can't let it out. And all of these little strings and these chunks right here are kind of like his emotions just hitting him really hard and sinking down deeper, and this is, I guess, probably the cause of it all. Gives me sort of a idea to fix it, I guess, but I'll do that another time. But, yeah, that's pretty much my research project. This was, just a piece. I don't know, I don't have a name for it yet. I guess a lot of artists name their pieces, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just call it empty or something. yeah, so that is my research project for sociology. Thank you for watching and letting me share something this personal, I guess. Um, yeah, it's weird to do this, but thank you. And that is my project.